We start.
Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of the Dice Initiative.
That is my job. How dare you?
Hey guys, welcome to the Dice Initiative.
The Dice Initiative?
The Dice Initiative.
The Dice Initiative.
The Muffin Man?
Do you know the Dice Initiative?
You will soon, fuckers.
Yeah.
It lives on Drew.
PG-13.
Use my one F word already.
Oh, well. Off to a great start. Okay, so picking up where we left off last episode, the now 3 members, we have Halia, Kim, and the new member that is the human Loke, went to find Osip Levin, as he was the only lead they had in tracking down Makar Iakov. But upon arriving at his house, they found him brutally murdered and his house ransacked. Following some sleuthing by these amazing sleuths, I'll just use that word again, sleuths, they found some clues. It seems like he was writing a script for someone that had coded messages. From that, they were led to Velik's theatre, where Osip Levin worked. After talking to the sleazy manager, that was Verik, they were left into their writing room.
Isn't it Velik?
Velik?
Verik is from Dragon Age.
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, Velik is the person you need to talk to.
I think I said Velik.
You said Verik.
Play that back.
Yes, master.
What was that?
Oh my god, you guys never gain consciousness.
Oh god. Okay, so after talking to him, he was let into, or the team were let into the writing room of Osip and his wife Alicia. And there they discovered a few things. It seems like Osip had recently bought a mausoleum in a cemetery, bought a bunch of food and supplies, and 2 weapons.
2 pistols.
2 pistols. He recently paid off his friend Rostov's bar tab, which apparently is very new thing. That made sense.
What? It was a new bar tab?
No. It was like something that is not normal because there was a big bar tab.
Significant bar tab, unlike him to pay it off. Unexpected
And he
behavior.
paid it off.
Okay.
And then a bunch of other mysterious clues. So now they are on their way to the point of departure, the tavern, the point of departure, where they are looking for a Rostov Genki.
As we travel, can we just keep an eye out for any sort of mysterious-looking figures, people? Alicia, someone's wounded as well. Like
You all of you roll a detection skill, please.
Detection. All right, that's
10 for Julio.
11 for Luke.
and 9 for Kim.
I say, what was those numbers again? I completely forgot.
9.
9, 11.
11.
Oh, jeez.
We see nothing.
Okay, so Loke, what you notice is a very large raven up on one of the buildings that seems to follow your movement. That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Search them all.
That's all you notice.
How long's, when did I notice it following us? Just now?
Just now.
Okay. Any markings that I can see on it at all?
No.
No, just a
Just looks like a
black raven.
black raven.
Like a normal raven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A bird that seems to be following us.
But slightly larger than normal, did you say?
Yes.
Big black raven.
I know what you're thinking.
Could have been anyone.
Yeah. Could have been anyone.
Okay, so anything else before arriving at the point of departure?
Do you tell us about the raven? Point it out to us?
Do you guys even care about ravens? As in, like...
Us as players?
Is
No,
Luke asking
as in, would you care about a raven?
Would you consider that something that is like that needs to be said,
Pertinent
or just
information.
something? Yeah, is it important right now, or would it be something that you would keep just kind of slot away for later knowledge, like kind of like, oh, that's weird, but okay.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't inform these guys of it. So
Alright.
You guys don't know about the following raven.
Makes
Sorry.
sense. Okay, so
What if it's not following us?
It seems fine.
Here's the thing: if it's not following us, then I haven't made a fool of myself by telling you there's something following us. It's not
Correct.
following us.
Remember the whole really big bird themed part of the last episode? But I don't know, so I can't say anything.
They were black feathers.
Yep.
I kept saying, what if it's a sign of like an underworld network or gang?
So
What is that?
It's the sound of the raven.
So I'm actually just gonna
Tell us.
no. Still not gonna tell you.
He's sticking to his gut.
That's fair.
So do you guys reckon that those? Do you remember the feathers at Osip's place?
Yeah, they were like really putrid, smelling black feathers, but not from any birds that have eaten poison, which makes me think it was like a sign left behind, or I don't know.
I actually kind of think that they may have been raven feathers. What do you think?
They could have been. I'm not good on birdiculture.
Ornithology?
That's
Yeah.
the one, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just testing.
It's a good test.
Yeah. Good test.
They definitely
Symmetry.
could have been raven feathers, but they were black feathers that smelled bad, so
Okay.
we don't have a lot to go with.
No, that's fine.
The smell that was bad, will we have recognised it as like the smell of death? Or like would it smell like a poison? Or
Let's have a think now.
like putrid, like is it sewage flavoured?
Can
like,
you roll me a forensic science check?
Can, yeah.
It's like, oh.
I really wanted to roll high on that one.
Can you pass me your character sheet again, please?
Roll for verticulture. Not good.
No, you don't know about birds.
11.
You've heard of birds.
And can you both roll me a tracking?
Tracking.
So I know
Better.
that Luke also has tracking. What did he roll?
I rolled 4. so
Again?
10 total. Yeah.
Oh, what did you roll, Luke?
A 9 total.
Oh,
Halia is
what'd you-
better than you.
what did you roll?
11 forensic science.
Okay, it's nothing that you could put your finger on.
Okay.
Can't put my finger on it. But it was odd, and we should pay attention to it.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys, I meant to talk to you before about this. Remember that, what was his name? Osif had a wedding band that was removed from his finger.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
interesting, right?
I did notice that there was what seemed like a band of light-coloured skin around his finger. And you're saying that's probably a wedding band?
I think it was on the wedding finger. I know you humans love your wedding rings, so...
Yeah.
Elves are more about necklaces. It's much cooler. Surreptitiously
Add
touch
it to canon.
surreptitiously touch my neck. I remember you can't see, it might be a necklace, might not be, who knows. So if someone took the wedding ring, would they have taken it, could it have been his wife taking it on the way out? Could it have been someone trying to sell it? Evidence of his death? I don't know, just something... Fun facts.
Do you reckon it might be in this lockbox that I've got here?
Oh, maybe. We should try to figure out how to open that.
Yeah. Are either of you two able to open this? Because it's not exactly my specialty, but I can open it if necessary.
I'm only good at stuff to do with my words.
Okay.
I could interrogate it to open. I could lure it open.
Law and open.
Yeah.
Does anyone here have mechanical engineering at all?
No.
No.
No. Okay, cool. That's fine.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time in the wild. Mechanical engineering is not exactly top priority.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I could shoot it with my gun.
You could use your
Try.
bayonet.
I could, yeah. I might destroy the box and do what's inside of it, but if we think it's important enough and we have no one we can go to ask for help, we haven't got any out. Do we have any other allies in this town for Ashen Stone Charter? Do you know
No,
that?
you do not. It's not. It's not. Yeah. Apart from Luke.
I'm it
Ashen-
for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And don't get me wrong, you seem pretty great. The more I get to know you, the more I like you as a human.
same.
Like yourself. So then, is this conversation over? Are we continuing on to the point of departure?
It depends. Crack the box, sleep the box.
Can you crank over the box?
In about 3 levels, yeah.
Hell yeah. Halia?
Halia.
Hell yeah.
You'll get it, and this makes sense because you're a human. You can't say weird elf names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even say it. I get it wrong every time.
Yeah.
I change it every time I say
I'm
it.
really struggling to say Kim.
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 That's a hard one.
I just think of Peter Hellier, the comedian.
I'm definitely changing my name. How soon can you kill
I'm
Helga?
so sorry. I've ruined everything. I think of a friend called Leah, and I'm saying hey to her. Hey, Leah. Huh. Who thinks we should try to crack the box now?
Okay,
I don't want to break what's inside, but I feel like if we knew it was inside, that might help us going into the next step of this journey.
How big is the box? It's obviously big enough to fit into a pocket, so it's quite small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got reasonable sized pockets.
It's true. He's wearing cargo pants.
Damn straight you do. Cargo pants. Steel plate cargo pants. Well, if we find Dirty Face, what's his name?
Rostov.
The Rostov.
Rostov might be able
He
to...
may have some connection with somebody that may be able to crack it for us.
Okay. True.
Or he may just have a key if he's pretty good mates with Osip.
Or it might be internet.
We might try and sell what's in it.
What's the sound effect for like Law and Order? Bum bum.
Dun, dun.
No, you got a point. I reckon try and crack it.
Try and crack it now.
Crack it.
Let's duck off in an alleyway and try to use my dagger bayonet to crack it.
That's probably our best bet.
And then we'll try and crack open the box.
Alright, so who's trying?
what kind of
like would
skill
you want
would we
like
want
a
to...
dexterity, like a physics or an agility?
It will be an... it's going to be a agility.
I've got a pretty good hand weapon skill.
It's not going to be a hand weapon. It's
'Cause it's a
going to
hand
be
weapon.
agility, which is effectively dexterity.
I am.
Because it's quite small. Alright, I say give me that, and I take the box.
I take off my my dagger and I give it to you.
Very good.
Yeah. So you take the box from me
Yeah.
and dagger from Kim.
Yeah.
Don't forget about feat points if you want to use that as well.
Yeah, that's happening.
Definitely use a big one.
Ching. Okay, so...
Oh, I've got a surgical kit. Would there be a smaller like scalpel knife we could get in there? Would that be better?
Probably.
Can we do unskilled lockpicking without lockpicks?
I don't know.
You're the DM.
find
You
out.
have to know.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
So the answer isn't it's I won't tell you.
Yeah, I won't tell you.
No,
Which is-
we don't have the proper tools.
We don't have the proper tools, that's fine.
Like if you a scalpel and a dagger, and I'm like, use whatever you feel like is better.
Yeah, Elliot, go.
I'll use the dagger. I'll probably
Elliot,
break your dagger. Sorry. If
you
I
go
got triple
first.
ones.
I don't think the dagger's ever going to get used anyway.
So untrained agility puts it on a 15.
You don't unlock it.
Well,
Take
So
back-
it's a very, it's a really good, mechanical lock.
okay.
I take back my dagger and my scalpel, and I reattach one or both to my gun.
The scalpel on top of the gun
Yeah.
with the dagger underneath.
You seen Alien, like the mouth and the mouth thing?
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a knife and a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can come back to this in 2 to 3 levels.
2 to 3 days.
Back in the pocket it
Slash.
goes
Yeah.
into Luke's
Yeah,
pocket.
alright. Look, it seems this lock's a bit harder than we may have initially thought. I'll hold on to it for now.
All right.
Keep an eye out for any keys or anything.
Let's be stealthy in our mission to the Mausoleum.
Our mission to the point of
Point of departure.
tavern.
Yeah, look for that.
Alright.
We can also be stealthily, but we are just casually walking into a pub.
I walk
Yeah.
casually, stealthily.
Yeah.
Alright.
Unassumingly, some would say.
Okay, as unassuming as 2 Iosans and a man in full play can be. Cool.
I think I'm wearing a coat of some sort.
Okay, so you
That's
cover
right.
it.
Yeah,
So you just look like a bodyguard, effectively.
pretty much.
Me and my 2 bodyguards.
You're so protected.
So Whitney Houston right now.
Okay, so the tavern of point of departure, they should add a the into that. It's hard to say without the. Is in a neighborhood that mixes. It's in a similar neighborhood to Osip's place, where it's kind of upper class, not getting there, but a lot of shop owners, and upscale businesses and all that kind of stuff.
People with equity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tavern itself has its own doorman, who appears to be a combination of guard and greeter.
Oh,
Its
dear.
windows are frosted, and live music drifts from behind the curtain that covers its entrance. There you go.
They're playing
Oh, it's a flute! For those that can't see, which is everybody, Kim's face just lit up.
I have a pan flute. Maybe we can get it in as musicians.
Oh,
Or, you can just say hi and they'll, talk to
Probably.
the person at the front.
You know when you go to a club and you're wearing the wrong shoes?
No.
is gonna
Every
be
club
us.
I've ever been to.
Yeah.
are you guys wearing the wrong ears?
Yep.
Yeah, what the doorman or door person, what race, nationality?
Just a human. Actually, no, it's a trollkin. Very big, burly trollkin.
We're gonna be fine.
Yeah. This is a very multicultural city. We'll be
Diversity.
okay.
I support diversity.
So let's just stroll on in.
All right. You walk up. The doorman kind of gives you a look up, like up and down, like kind of dismisses you two, looks at you. No trouble. And like don't do any trouble. Otherwise, I'll fuck you up. Kind of look.
It's alright.
Alright.
Just take a happy hour.
All right, we're good.
And
We're good.
yeah, and then kind of steps to the side.
He looks at Loke.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes, looks at Loke for those that are watching. Ha ha. Loke is the one that gets the look of don't do anything or I'll fuck you up.
No problem, mate.
Cool.
Just here for happy hour.
Come on in. Welcome to the point of departure.
Right,
Cheers.
every hour is happy hour. That's what I've heard. It's on the sign outside.
He kind of looks down at you, just kind of like, funny.
How tall are Trollkin?
Pretty tall, like 6 or 7 feet.
Yeah, because I'm like 6 foot, I think. Maybe a little bit taller, as an Iosin.
Oh, okay. Looks to you and says, funny.
I wink at him.
All right, he just doesn't really pick up on anything.
That's alright. No one ever does.
No. He's a trollkin. You're not his type.
Oh, it's fine. It's too close to the bone, you guys.
Too skinny.
Too skinny.
Just kidding.
You've seen Trollkin women. Yeah.
Yep.
Iosins. Too skinny.
Not the right type.
Not enough meat on the bones.
Gotcha.
This is a Trollkin.
Eat more muffins.
Okay, so the tavern is brightly lit. There's a number of people walking around having fun. It's a nice bar with a few choice options for both liquor and beer. There's like a bartender walking around, of course, being all giggly and smart and talking to the customers to get tips. And then there's a person behind the bar, and that's it, yeah.
Alright, should we look for solitary gentlemen on their own, potentially drunk, potentially wearing a hood?
Yes.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's scope it out.
Do we know what Rostov looks like?
We
Not
don't
really,
know.
no.
No. Okay.
Just that he's a drunkard.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
If we go to the bartender
Yeah.
and we offer to buy a drink for Rostov, and then we watch who he delivers it to.
Let's do it.
He or she? Bartender. She. Watch who she delivers it to.
I'll follow your lead.
All right.
Alright.
So I'll walk up to the bartender.
Hi, welcome to the point of departure. Can I get you a drink?
Yeah. I'd like to buy a drink for my mate Rostov.
Oh, another drink for Rostov. Whew. Good day for him. Yeah, sure. What do you want?
What's he been drinking?
Just his regular. How about a good? She turns around, has a look at the selection. How about this one? She grabs it down, pours it out, and hands it to you. That will be 5 gold pieces.
If I give you 3 gold tip, I'll get you to deliver it to him with a nice smile.
I always give a smile, darling, but I'll take those 3 gold. She hands out, she takes the gold, and she walks over to and she takes the drink, walks over to like a burly man who's sitting there, kind of he's sitting by himself, listening to the music. Doesn't look like he's hiding at all. He seems very comfortable in this area, but seems to be, it is his regular haunt, so he's incredibly comfortable here. She bends over to give him the mug, tells him that, it was bought for him by a friend, and he just goes, "Oh, cool," kind of surprised, but doesn't really question it. Laughs, starts drinking it, and then she walks back.
When she comes back, can I say to the bartender, so more people are buying Rostov drinks. Is it the other woman? Just put me out of my misery, just tell me the truth. Is it the other woman buying him a drink?
She looks at you like really confused and goes like, "No, I'm talking about a friend of his just paid off his entire tab recently, so he's loving it right now."
Really?
Yeah.
What was her name?
It was a him. It was a friend of his.
I knew it, they're always gay. Everyone I hit on is always gay.
She's like, she's a bit taken back, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that."
That's fine. This is why you shouldn't try dating apps. It never works out.
What's an app? Must be an Iosin thing.
Just tell me, how much did they pay?
Okay, she says, it was quite a sizable sum. I think from memory it was like 125 gold pieces.
Oh my gosh, I can't afford him. Never mind.
Darling, no one can afford him with the amount he drinks.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, thank you for your help. I mean, I set my sights on greener pastures.
Oh, please do.
If you're single, I wink.
He's like, ooh.
She's used to being hit on at work.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Like, again.
Thank you, darling.
You know what? We
Alright,
should go talk to him.
Now we
Guys.
Now we know who he is.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go for a chat.
Go sort him out.
How do you want to do it?
Depends how much he's had to drink.
I just wanted to find out who else is involved in this. So, no one at the moment. The person buying his drinks
It's us.
is, well, us, yeah. and dead or
And
Osip.
Osip. Yeah.
No other extra party, like, I don't know, Velik?
We haven't just put a price on our heads by buying a drink for this guy, have we?
Oh, I think we've had a price in our head since we walked into this town, to be honest.
Okay.
What are we going to do?
I think you should walk up to the table. Because you can get to your gun a lot quicker.
It's true.
Now we can just like stand behind him.
Some would say it's a quick action to draw my gun.
It is quite quick.
So, you going in aggressively or neutrally?
Would you say being seductive is aggressive or neutral?
Depends on the type of seduction.
I've met Kim, so I would say aggressive.
Yeah, it works in real life, works in the game. Or doesn't work. Okay, so, yeah, what do we want to know? We want to know about if he knows where Alicia is and what his involvement with Osip, and if he knows Osip is dead.
And don't divulge too much. But if you can get any information in regards to a potential lockbox.
Okay.
Maybe he knows where it is.
So just find out if he knows any good lockpickers around.
If he knows any lockpickers, or if Osip has entrusted any keys of any sort to him.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm just going to have a seat here, a couple tables away, where I can not quite hear, but I can get the gist of, if it's going to go down badly. In the meantime, not drinking because I forgot to buy myself a drink as well.
Also, it'll definitely be poisoned. Never trust a drink in a bar. If I've learnt anything.
Not one that someone else buys me anyway. I'm not as silly as this Rostov.
Yeah, you want a seal's top to your drink.
Yeah.
Alright, so I sashay over and I take a seat next to him. We in a booth situation, like a chair.
It's like a kind of like the regular taverns with the circle tables.
Yeah, got you. Well, I sit sort of next to him and I place a hand on his upper thigh and I say, "Did you get that drink?"
Oh, that was you! What the hell was that?
You've never had a pretty
That
girl.
was not the accent I was going to go for, but apparently it is.
Do you want to try that again?
Let's go.
Try it again? Or?
I don't know how to do Russian.
That was Russian?
No.
That's the most Scottish Russian I've ever heard.
No, in my head I was like, okay, let's go Russian with him, and then Kim started, and I was like, Scottish it is.
Think about Alison Brie from Glow. Think about her Russian.
I haven't watched Glow.
Think about that other character from that movie with Henry Cavill in it. The spy one. The Man They Called Uncle?
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Think
Yeah,
about
Russian.
Yuri from Goldeneye.
All right, we're just going with Scottish, and then it's gonna devolve. I don't even think I can do a proper Scottish accent, but let's see how this pans out. It'll be funny either way.
I sit next to him and I place my leg on his upper thigh and I say,
It's your leg on your.
"Oh shit!"
That moved a lot quicker than I thought.
I said, "Thanks, oh
Wow.
boy."
Wow.
Oh, you guys.
I feel like we're going like, okay, this happens. Rewind. This happens. Rewind.
Neb, third time's the charm.
All right.
I sit next to him and I place my hand on his upper thigh and I say, "Did you get that drink that I bought you?"
He kind of jumps because he didn't really notice you. He's a bit, dry. He's been drinking most of the day.
He's been day drinking.
Yeah, so he kind of didn't notice you coming. But so Leah is broken.
Alina's in the corner crying.
All I can think of was I sit down and I put my mouth on his upper thigh. What?
Wait, so it goes hand, leg, mouth? Your love life must be very interesting.
Oh my god. Ouch.
You guys, did we order the burgers with like vodka shots? Like, what is this? Did we get drunk over lunch?
It's dangerous.
Was that regular lettuce?
We are day drunk right now.
Just like Rostov.
Day drinking.
Yeah. So it turns out, oh, that was you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope I got the order right.
Oh, any drink's a good drink, love.
Oh god,
Rostov.
where is it? Rostov, if I can call you Rostov. Or do you prefer...
You know my name. Excellent. I see my reputation precedes me.
It definitely does.
He gives you like a. He's got really bushy eyebrows. He gives like a neural caterpillar with his eyebrows.
He does like a Mexican wave with his eyebrows. I pretend like I like it.
Okay, cool.
I don't, but I pretend that I do.
Yeah.
Really good at that. Rostov, I'm told that you're the man to ask if things need doing around town.
Well, if you got any mechanical stuff that needs fixing, I can definitely do that.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. I have this really important box that has something really important in it, but I can't get into it because I lost the key.
This really important box is very important.
I'm flirting on purpose.
I know. It's like,
It's working.
can you make a deception roll, please? So that is you should have deception. Yes.
No, I do not.
Oh, is it?
I've got intimidation, interrogation, and negotiation. Oh, I can.
All right, so you're looking to make an intelligence roll.
I'm gonna boost it. Okay, that's good. 6 plus 5, 4 is 10. Plus 5 is 15. Plus 5 is 20.
Okay, so he's completely within your thrall, and he's like, well, I can help you out. What do you need? Where's this box? Let me at it.
Well, it's kind of
He's drunk.
personal and private. So maybe we can go somewhere a little bit more, just the two of us, to sort it out.
Well, I have a room upstairs.
Would you be offended if I came and joined you?
Not at all, love.
I do have a couple of bodyguards nearby. I can't be too careful. Would you mind if they came and stood outside the door?
Ooh, okay, but fine by me. This must be one important box.
It sure is.
Cool.
It's really hard to flirt with my friend Ben.
Yeah.
Playing a character.
Trust me, it's a lot harder on my end because I'm trying to be.
I'm sure it is.
Did not mean it like that.
Oh, we have to keep that in the card. That's so funny. Why isn't it as easy to flirt in real life with people as it is in games? I guess
Because
no
you can roll a
consequences.
dice. Yeah, no consequences. You can roll a dice and successfully go like boom 20.
Boost
Also,
your initiative.
the occasional pause when the person you're flirting with has to look up rules while you think of something else to say.
Yeah.
So true. So true. Oh my gosh.
All right, so Rostov takes you upstairs to the room, and
I signal my bodyguards. I use bunny ears as I say bodyguards. Boys, follow me.
Alright. So we'll walk up
Yep.
and
do you hand her the box?
As walk up as I say, he's going to crack it for us now. Is that cool with you guys?
yeah. I'll hand you the box.
I take it, and I say, stand guard outside the door. The safe word is Magnolia.
Like anyone else would know the safe word.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, I go inside, and
He starts like ruffling around like a toolbox and pulls out like a few things that look like lockpicking and a small wrench and all that kind of stuff.
First of all, how much do I owe you for your services?
Not at all. You bought me the drink. This will be easy peasy. Back in my days in the army, we did this. This would have been a daily service.
Were you an army man?
I was a battle mechanic of the Kadoran army. Left that life a while ago now. Now just spend my time helping people around here and drinking.
What a gentleman. A man with a good heart and a big stomach.
Bit too much drinking there.
So I pull the box out and I want to look to see if he has a reaction when he sees what it looks like.
He doesn't have a reaction. He just kind of looks at it and starts studying it like, ooh, this is good make. Tough. Seems to be a mechanical look. You don't see many of those lately. This might take me a bit longer, but I can crack it.
I bet you can.
So he seems to kind of like sober up as he works, because it seems like work kind of helps to sober him up a bit. And about 20 minutes later, a few swearing and fucking throws a wrench against the wall because it's useless. He opens it up and he's like, well, it's open. Don't know what the fuck this is, but here you go.
I look inside of it.
And inside the box is... here we go. A segmented metal cylinder. It's covered in letters and can be twisted.
Yep.
Yep.
Twisted. I've seen Da Vinci Code. I know what this is.
I'm not in the room, so I don't know what this is.
Alright, is there anything on the inside of the box? Any sort of writing or lettering?
No.
Or is it like nice velvet inlay?
No, it's just a box.
Okay, pretty fancy.
Just a box.
That was amazing. If I was going to lock it and relock it, would I be able to do that, or would I have to have your skills?
If you have the key, if you find the key, it should work again, or it's an automatic lock, so as soon as you close it, it will just automatically lock by itself, and we'll need the key to unlock. It's something that's harder to open than it is close.
Alright, that's good to know. Well, be careful not to close it again until I can find that blasted key.
No problem, madam.
Hey, Rostov.
Aye?
I had a fight with a friend of mine recently, and I haven't been able to get in touch with her to find out if she's alright, if I want to apologise to her about the fight we had, which was definitely my fault. But I just can't seem to find her, and I'm told that you might know her. Do you know Alicia? She's an actor, she's very beautiful, she's been...
Oh, you must mean Osip's wife.
Yeah, she's an old buddy of mine, but I just can't seem to find her. And I thought I'd find her here or in the theatre, where she normally hangs out, but I can't find her.
Strange. Yeah, it's been a... Speaking of Osip, I haven't seen him around for a while either.
Oh, since, how long would you say?
I think I haven't seen him for the last few days, really.
Is that usual for Osip?
No, he generally, joins me for a drink most afternoons.
Yeah.
He's been quite friendly with the money recently, he paid for my bar tab, even though I have a sizable amount of money saved up from when I was in the army, but he just paid it off in full.
Interesting. I didn't think that he and Alicia, pardon my rudeness, were in the position to be doing that. Actors and playwrights aren't the wealthiest of people, as we know.
Yeah, this is very, very much new to me. I think it had something to do with his new writing gig he mentioned.
Oh, Alicia did mention that. I think they're going to hold an audition for an upcoming, something about midway through life or before birth, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That sounds relatively familiar. I don't really listen to that stuff too much. Osip's a great guy. We hung out, but the writing thing's more his kind of stuff.
Yeah, of course. So you wouldn't know where I could find Alicia if she wasn't in the theatre or at their house or in this pub we're in right now?
Not at all, no. I mostly hang out with Osip.
They don't have any, other friends or family in town they could be staying with?
No, I don't believe so. Osip never mentioned other family.
Okay. Do you know Velik very well?
Oh, that old playwright. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, playwright was not what I thought you were going to say. I had a very sleazy conversation with him the other day where he tried to put the moves on me, and it was not appreciated.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
He is yuck.
Yep.
Is that what he's like with all the girls?
Pretty much.
I don't know how Alicia puts up with it. Do you?
I think Osip helps.
Yeah, I guess having a scary husband would help.
Oh, I wouldn't say scary.
Yeah,
but I think they are quite inseparable, those two.
Oh, that's beautiful. She was going to go camping soon. Do you know much about their, maybe they've gone camping early, that's why we can't find them.
That's a possibility. It's been a few days, and it's, a good camp, good week out in the countryside would be great.
Yeah, do you
Those
know
two
where they
lovebirds.
were going to go camping? I didn't know where they were going.
I've heard nothing of the sort.
Okay. Well, I might go downstairs and have some more drinks and then continue on my day. Doing a bit of a day bar hop at the moment, so...
Oh, love me a good bar crawl. We'll have fun with that.
Thanks. If I find any good places, I'll let you know.
I'll probably already know them.
Can I kiss him on the cheek on the way out?
Oh, sure thing.
I do
he
that.
blushes and he seems a bit like, ooh, flustered.
Yeah, it doesn't see many hot elves around.
No, he does not see many hot elves around.
It's his green eyes just piercing through him.
Oh, yes.
I walk out the door and I snap my finger at these guys and
We follow obediently.
come on, gents.
Wow, yeah. Okay.
Bye, Velik. Have a good day.
Bye, sorry. Bye who?
Bye, Velik.
Bye.
I mean,
Ross.
shit, sorry.
Rostov.
Bye, Rostov. Have a good day.
Bye. That was weird.
What happened? there?
So Kim, how'd you go to the lockbox?
Yeah, good. Cracked it.
Because took a while. You're in there a while. Is that all you did in there?
We heard banging.
Look, I do what needs to be done to get the job done. I'm a dedicated investigator.
Appreciate your dedication to your work.
Less talking, more walking. So when we get outside and there's no one eavesdropping, actually, can we look around to see if any of you knows anyone who maybe have followed us into the bar and are waiting for us, or?
Oh, so you're outside and now
Yeah.
you're looking?
Yeah.
Make a detection roll again.
Can I also look to see if that raven's still there?
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
Pretty good. What are we doing? Detection? 16.
Nice. Nice, Leah.
Detection
Yeah, tight.
14.
And I'll roll a detection. 10. Bow. I'm flustered from the flirting. Like, it's like a lot, you guys. They just flirted for
Look.
2 straight hours, and it's going well.
It sounded
I thought it was
hard.
about 20 minutes, but 2 hours totally.
No, just every day.
I don't know how to flirt
Oh,
in
okay.
general,
Oh.
so...
I find that I can flirt, like, aggressively over the top, or so, like, demurely that no one knows what I'm doing, but nothing in between. Not like a healthy level of flirting.
There's no subtlety.
No.
Yeah.
It's made of innuendo.
Yeah.
In your endo.
Alright, so... What did you roll, Kim?
Oh, only a 10.
Okay, so
well.
both of you notice 2 separate ravens in different areas. Hilia, you notice something a bit odd about the raven that you see, in that rather than the regular kind of like deep black eyes that it has, a bit like a greenish glow to the one you spot.
These ravens are not natural.
What ravens?
These ravens are not natural.
Where are they? Oh, I see them.
I point to the sky.
Just look at all there.
Surreptitiously pointing at ravens.
And the raven ice spot.
Again, you don't see the weird glowing green eyes, but you do see another one.
Have they been following us for a while?
It seems to be missing a few feathers as well.
So there was a raven that could have been following us, but it could have just been a coincidence. So now that I can see the ravens here still, I'm a little more concerned about it. Because you spotted that raven too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glowing green eyes and missing feathers. There's either something very wrong with that raven, or
Oh, okay. I didn't notice the glowing green eyes, but looks like you have better eyesight than I do.
It's an Iosan thing.
Yeah, okay.
Take a fate token for before.
Thanks.
Like 3.
Do you think that... some good flirting. Do you think that this raven can hear us or just see us?
how far away is the raven? They've got pretty good hearing. Is it like close by, or is it?
It's on the rooftops, so it's like saying relatively far away, just kind of watching.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to talk about what I found out in public if someone is looking or listening magically through.
Can I shoot the raven?
That's a good idea. No, not that.
I should shoot the raven.
Kim has a good idea.
I was filled with bloodlust. What was your idea?
Finding somewhere where the raven cannot see or hear us before I talk about what I discovered in the room
That
upstairs.
is an excellent idea.
Yeah, that's why I said that's a good idea, but you.
Can I shoot the raven?
I want to
It
be
may
able
scare it off.
to. I want to be able to, but I feel like we might attract town guard attention
Yeah, that's a place that we
because
are.
we're in a
Yeah.
city.
Yeah, look, if they still follow us, if we end up leaving the city and they're still following us, then we need to make sure they're
You
not following us
give-
one way or another.
Can we try to lose the ravens?
I reckon that's going to be pretty difficult.
Okay.
Ravens are pretty nimble and agile.
If they're following us and they find out that we're going to Mauseleum, that might be a problem.
Yeah. Sorry. So what I was thinking is that there was black feathers at the other place before this guy died,
Yeah.
or possibly
Or
after
during-
he died,
Yeah.
or maybe the ravens were there for it, or maybe somebody was doing something with the ravens. I can't figure out.
Don't forget the note that was with the box you found with the skull on it saying these should help with the birds.
Oh,
So
and
the birds were following Osip.
beforehand.
Yeah.
And he didn't know they were not
Yeah.
regular birds.
He was just having bird
He
issues.
obviously didn't roll high enough on his detection check.
What was the skull? It was just a picture of a skull on the box.
Yeah,
Okay. So it's just like some fun advertising for poison.
pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, bird poison. Bird skull.
Classic, like Warner Brothers advertising.
You know when you buy cigarettes and they got the picture of that weird mouth on the outside, you're like, ugh. It's like
Yeah,
that kind of
it's like
marketing.
that. Yeah.
What if we go outside to the woods and the birds follow us and then we kill them?
Okay, I'm comfortable with that. Should we head towards the other place and see if they follow?
That's not a bad idea.
Start and see if they follow.
Yeah. Alright. Let's head off. I don't know how well they can hear us, but they can certainly see us.
And
Yeah.
they could lip read potentially.
Yeah.
That's what I said, the other place.
Yeah.
Without moving my mouth.
Without moving him
Without
out.
moving my mouth.
The other place.
Well done. Alright, so do we know do we know where the other place is located from here?
I don't know where it is.
I'm assuming you mean the cemetery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know where the cemetery is. It's a cemetery. It's quite big.
Okay.
Okay. We head towards that and just be looking at them ravens and just see if they follow him.
Cool. So as you go, you kind of lose sight of the ravens, but then you might see a different one every now and then. They're following your movements.
So there's a
Yeah.
network of ravens following us.
Yeah, okay. So we can't just shoot one or two ravens and be done. Yeah. Okay.
So
That's problematic.
have you still got the thing that you found in the box?
I do have the thing.
Okay, so while we're walking along towards the thing, towards the cemetery, I just want to like sidle up beside you and like cover my mouth and whisper towards you.
Yep.
What was it? There's a sheet of paper with a code on it,
Yeah, which look like gibberish.
Yep.
but that code could open the tube.
It's a key. Yeah.
So I'm like, do you think that?
Yeah,
I'll
just
get my
talk
stage
normally,
whisper.
you're whispering.
Okay, I'm whispering. Do you think that the
Stage
this,
whisper.
Do you think that this code that we found in the book could be the key to open the tube?
I pull out my pan flute and I speak words into the flute.
Can you roll me? Because you have cryptography, yeah?
No.
Doesn't it work the other way around?
Cryptography.
No one has cryptography.
It is a
okay.
class skill,
Right.
but I'm a little while away.
Doesn't it work the other way around? The cylinder will help you decode a message, or help you write a coded message.
Oh, is it like a...
I thought the note itself had the code to opening the cylinder and something will be inside of the cylinder.
Yeah,
That's what I
okay.
thought. But I was thinking, once again, Da Vinci Code style.
Yeah. Could work one way or the other.
How about we computer game these two pieces together and see if we see a flash of light and a chime of music?
Up, down, up, left. Okay. Yeah,
Was it down, up, left, right, B8?
something like that.
Abadaka.
I talk into the pan flute as I respond to you. Yes. God, you guys, there's no way of beating this. Like, they're gonna know where we're going and we can't kill them. So unless we, separate and go our own way in disguises as three individual people,
We
we're
can
gonna
kill
have to
them.
just deal with it.
How many bullets you got? Because I'm betting there's a lot more ravens than you've
I've got like
bullets.
50.
I'm still betting there's more ravens than bullets. Especially with your aim.
But I'm... hey, you don't know me.
Your reputation precedes you.
You don't know me.
Uh,
But it might be enough to scare them away, is what I'm thinking.
Or alert the people that are watching through their eyes that we know. We know what's up. Also, the town guards might not like if you go through just murdering
Oh,
animals.
we're outside of town now, aren't we? We're in our
No,
way.
it's in the town.
Yeah.
Cemetery's in the town.
Remember, it's the dead center of the city. Yeah.
Everyone's dying to get in.
Yeah.
This town has a lot of stuff about life and death.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, it's almost as if it's a theme.
Foreshadowing.
and your next challenge is a concept challenge. I think we know it's a trap, but we have to just
Okay.
go into it. I think
Yep.
that's what we're up to, you guys.
Yeah, do we want to scope out the mausoleum or actually try and get inside the
We should-
mausoleum?
Probably scope it out first, like check it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
See if
do
there's
a-
anyone hiding, waiting for us.
Like a wide circumference.
We can split up, but remain in line of sight.
Okay.
So your
Let's go.
plan is to go to the cemetery and kind of spread out as you head towards the mausoleum?
And converge on said mausoleum.
Yep.
But stay within sight distance.
Yeah.
God, I miss having message. Such a good spell.
And stay within damage distance.
I think
I can only run so fast. If you guys having trouble, you guys have pistols. That's fine. I can be 390 feet away.
yep, I can kill you from most distances.
Don't kill me. Kill the person attacking me.
Oh, we have those 2 pistols we found, or do we just know they have
No,
2 pistols?
we know they
survival
have.
No, we know the
checks.
checklist included 2 pistols, but
Oh,
we
okay, so
don't
we didn't
know.
find the 2 pistols. Alright.
Yeah.
God, I cannot even imagine how this episode's going to end at this point.
Good.
Alright, we do.
So we do that. Yeah.
it's
So
like late
Okay.
afternoon now, I imagine. Like
Yeah, it's going into
timeline-wise.
evening.
That's good
Yeah.
for us.
Perfect, creepy time to go to a mausoleum.
Oh yeah,
that's what we
spooky,
want. Yep.
scary Scalingtons.
Spooky!
Alright, the cemetery is incredibly vast, hemmed in all sides by mausoleums, statues, and headstones. Some of them are more faded than others, but like they've been there for a long time. Others relatively new. Some tombs are crowned with small shrines, while others here have dark, yawning, open doorways, revealing shelf upon shelf of stone caskets within. And so, anything you'd like to do on your way in the cemetery before you get to the mausoleum?
You guys should do some tracking stuff.
Tracking stuff. We're going to track the birds.
Track any footprints.
See if there's
bloody
anybody who's
handprints.
gone into.
Yeah, if there's any
To that
recent
particular-
footprints or something, especially when we're on like high alert
Yeah.
for anyone.
Bird feathers and bloody handprints.
Blood trails. Yeah.
Anything that could be from Alicia or from Osip's attackers,
Mm.
anything like that. All right.
Can you make a tracking skill check for me?
And add
I'll assist,
Jay's skill.
which I don't
Okay.
roll for.
You assist.
Leah will assist.
So 8 on the dice, plus 6 is 14, and your tracking skill
6.
So 20.
Dirty 20.
Cool. All right. So you don't see any ravens at all. No birds.
Oh,
Secondly, you do
okay.
see a single set of footprints on the ground leading towards the mausoleum.
Okay.
The second set.
No, a single set.
Single set.
So you it looks like one person has come through this way.
Okay, can we tell if it's like female footprints or anything
They're
like
smaller footprints. They're like to lies more of like a feminine figure.
that? Okay. Yep.
And is it like sneakers, trainers, stilettos?
I don't know shoes. So let's say pretty girl shoes.
Pretty girl.
Because stilettos would have like a point at the back rather than a flat
yeah.
heel. So I was like, that could give us more, whether it was a child or like an adult.
No, it's like big enough feet that it's not a child.
Okay.
So you can relatively be sure that it's a woman's foot.
Okay. Look, while the birds are gone, you guys also want to actually like pop the box and sort of show you what this thing looks like, and then we should probably find a place somewhere to work out this code, maybe even inside the mausoleum.
I think that's a good idea. We should definitely do it where the birds can't get to us.
Also, I think Rostov's going to be a good ally for us moving forward. He's pretty easy to buy. He took a drink and a kiss.
Yeah. Yeah, wait. Wait, it took a what?
A drink and a kiss. I was gone for 20 minutes, okay? It's not long enough for anything else.
I mean,
Really?
you sure?
I mean, you don't know Rostov.
Jesus, guys, I was being kind. All 3 men are like, no, 20 minutes is enough.
Self-deprecating. It's the way of the future.
Yeah. 20 minutes is plenty. Okay, so having a look at the cylinder. So that probably matches up with the coded message, which who's holding on to that at the moment?
I've got the. I can have both.
You've got the thing. I've got the
cylinder,
page because I
cylinder.
found that in the Doobie thing.
So
I do want to put them together, see what we find, but also should we get to the main mausoleum first in case we're an hour late for another murder?
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
that sounds like a wonderful idea. Let's be less than an hour late for this murder.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It's just being
Let's be
late
40
for
minutes late.
Yeah.
being late for a murder is like so on the nose, you know.
Yeah.
So last year.
Okay, so you get to the because you know exactly where the mausoleum is because of the previous information.
Division 89, plot 4.
Boom, you're there. And so as you approach, you see the door to the tomb slightly ajar.
You gotta be kidding me.
And a little bit of candlelight in there. Like the faintest hint of candlelight, like in the far reaches of the mausoleum.
Doors ajar are gonna haunt my nightmares moving forward in life. Door is always freaking ajar.
Just close the door behind you.
Jesus.
How hard can it be?
Yeah.
These murderers are not detail heavy. Should we check if there's like a back entrance? Do a bit of a walk around. Are there windows we can see inside?
There's no back entrance, it's just a one-way mausoleum.
Alright. That's a great title for an episode.
One-way mausoleum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down. Where's my pen?
Two Oceans
Do you wanna
walk into
borrow
a bar.
Yes, please. Oh, I'll go that one.
Alright, I vote the human should go on first.
You're the one that's covered in plate mail, walking into the potential trap.
All right,
Sounds
so
like a good
I draw my sword.
I pull my gun.
I put on my wizard. I draw my crossbow. Actually, I've got a suspicion that. So my thought at this stage is that Alicia is in here. So if we go in there with weapons drawn, looking like we're looking for danger, then she may use 2 pistols that she's just recently acquired.
Okay, so you're welcome to go in there
So-
first, sans weapon.
I'm happy to do that if you want to follow closely,
Yeah.
because I can't put on a good voice, but I'll put on a nice voice. So okay, so I'll Halia will walk up to the door and gently push it open.
I'll follow Cleo.
No weapons drawn,
Same.
and just call out, Alicia, are you here? We're not here to hurt you.
You hear like a kind of a little like beep, and then you like no, leave me alone. Just leave.
Alicia, we need to speak. We need to speak. It's about your husband. We know what happened. We need to make sure that you're safe.
How do I know I can trust you?
The safe word is Magnolia.
That doesn't help.
That does not help.
I
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can trust anyone at this point.
Daga sent us.
That's the
It's
name.
the old woman neighbor.
Yeah, it's our
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dager's worried about you. She wants to make sure that you're okay.
Come in slowly.
Alright, just so you know, there's 3 of us, and one of us is a human.
She's kind of like, hey. She's, okay.
FYI, Trent, I think you're
love
great.
that.
Trent is an awesome dude.
Yeah.
Even though he's human.
Trent's great. Luke, some human scrub.
Just dirty human, possibly responsible for the death of all my gods.
You can be Luke the bloke. I just ruined your name, I'm sorry.
Not like. No!
Alright, so do you like sidle into the what's happening?
Just hands
At
up.
this point, I will, hands up.
So
Very
as
forward.
you walk into the mausoleum, you see it seems to be like filled out with survival gear. There's tinned meats, jars of nuts, and other non-perishables. There's a lit candle in the corner, a few clothes, and you see a young woman with a bandaged shoulder, kind of huddled in the corner with like 2 pistols, just kind of like shakily pointing at you. And she's like, over there, like kind of like trying to tell you to where to go.
I walk over in the direction she's pointing, and I say, Alicia, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're safe. Why didn't you close the fucking door? You seem really prepared, but the door was open.
have you seen my shoulder? She like points like bandage up shoulder where like clearly she's been bleeding, and the door is heavy. It's a mausoleum door made of stone.
Alicia, I don't have a lot of medical skill, but I am my division's medic. So if you would allow me to look at your shoulder, I'm sure I may be able to help. And then I'll like pull out my medicine kit and say, look, this is...
Okay, can you roll a... Okay, she like kind of looks at you but sees that you have the medicine kit out and you're being very, very like non-aggressive. She
He's saved my life many times.
Nods and like kind of puts one pistol down, keeps hold of the other, and she goes, okay.
Okay, so I'll unsling the crossbow from my back and place that on the ground, just so she knows that I'm not going to try anything funny.
I will assist with them.
You don't need to roll for this. We'll just keep going.
Cool.
Sweet.
While you come over, she's like, who are you? Like, what do you want? Like, how did you find me?
Dagger sent us, and we spoke to a few of your friends along the way. We know what happened to your husband, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
She seems to be like, not only with the physical injury, but in like semi-shock, and she doesn't really know how to respond. She's like, I don't understand, like this new play, and there's all this money that came out of nowhere. I don't understand, and now this.
Alyssa, what are the birds about? Have you seen the birds around? What do they mean? Who's controlling the birds? Is a sentence I said out loud in a game.
So I don't know. Both he and I just relatively recently started seeing these large birds just hanging around our house and wherever we went. Osip tried to get some poison to maybe just get rid of them, but it didn't seem to work.
We've seen them around.
Did they follow you here?
They didn't follow us here. They didn't come into the cemetery. I'm not sure whether that's because they're restricted.
Oh, thank goodness.
Or it's a daytime, nighttime thing.
Good. It's like it seems like the plan worked. Like Osip bought this tomb so we would have someplace to hide if his new patron went sour. Like he'd lately become certain that once he'd finished writing this play, like he'd be in danger. So we bought this so we could pretend that we'd fake our death and we'd be able to hide out here and be safe.
Call it. Okay, who is the patron? Who is involved in this?
I don't know, he never told me. We thought about it, but he would refuse to tell me, which made me more certain that something bad was going to happen.
She lying?
Roll a detection.
That's pretty
I've
good.
got it too. 15 for Hilia.
And I rolled a 15 as well. Wait.
Yeah. She's being incredibly honest. Like, she's speaking from heart. Like, she's too much in shock to even be able to think up a lie. She's kind of almost like blabbering at some points.
Alicia, I know you're in shock. I know there's a lot going on right now. We have what seems like a coded message. I was wondering if you might be able to help us out with this. So, can I...
Yep.
Kim?
I pass the cylinder over to Loke.
And the message... and...
Helia's got it.
Helia?
Oh yeah, and
Can I have the paper,
I pull
please?
that out while bandaging.
So Alessia, I've got this seemingly coded message that your husband wrote, and what looks like something connected with that code. Do you know anything about this? Are you able to help us out here?
Yes, I saw that, but I never had the opportunity to translate it because he hid the device to decode it from me when he wasn't working. I tried to decipher the message in the script once, but the words were just gibberish.
Well, with this decoding device, do you think you could do it now?
I think so. And so she spends a few times like kind of clicking pieces in place, doing a bit of scribbling while Helia banded and fixes up her shoulder. And eventually...
Keep watch as well. Can we just keep
Yeah,
watch as
okay.
well?
While she's doing that, I'll go and keep watch of the entrance to the mausoleum.
Okay, cool. Hold on there for a second. I will finish this. So,
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
So and eventually she is able to decode the message, and she reads out. The message says, Brosim's cargo train will await you in platform 4 Goragray Rail Depot. It departs at dawn the day after your arrival. Do not disappoint again. His warning, not mine. That's what it says. That's it.
No signature?
No signature.
No feathers?
Why would there be a feather in a decoded message?
You tell me, Alicia. Cargo train, platform 4, Gora Grey, day after arrival.
Yeah.
Oh, days. Arrival of who?
Day after your arrival.
Oh, he was writing. Was your husband writing this to someone? Or did he receive it from someone?
I think what it was he was being told what to write and put it into the script for someone else.
Okay.
Oh, he was like the messenger.
Yeah.
So it was going into the script, though. So the play would have to have been performed.
No, the script just goes
Or just
with
when we take the script.
would just go with Velik, I guess. Although
Yeah, Velik is the producer-director, so he would be the one to see the final version of the script.
so he would see the message.
So there's a message for him.
Alicia chimes in. She's like, "No, it's not Velik. He never saw the script. He saw it once, commented on the weird code, and that's all he saw."
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Who are you chasing? So remember, you came here looking for Makar Iakov, who was looking for someone to give you information on how to get to an alchemist.
Mm.
That alchemist being Brosen.
Brosen. A Brosen?
No.
Brosen.
No, I was another underling of the Brosens.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that part of the conversation.
I thought Brosen was
No, remember,
person.
Evelina gave you the clue that Makar Iakov had been talking about Osip Levin very disparagingly as kind of like a messenger in between him and someone else who was the alchemist.
Oh, so we just know them as the alchemist.
So who's arriving? Makar's arriving. No, but we're following Makar.
Yes.
So Makar's already here.
Maka could still be here,
So departs at the dawn the day after your arrival.
which is tomorrow dawn.
Yeah.
Is this still the same day?
Yeah.
So Makar came here, we followed Makar, it's still day 1.
Remember, you arrived at the scene of the crime, and it seemed to be about 2 hours after he'd been killed.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So Makar, we think Makar may have killed Osip.
and he's still here in town until
He's still in town
Until
tomorrow.
Well,
Sunrise.
he'll be on that train.
cargo
You're-
train platform 4.
Yeah, I hope you wrote all that down.
Cargo train platform 4, Gore Grey, day of arrival.
Day after
Day-
your arrival.
Day after
After
arrival.
Yep.
It'd be hard to leave the day you arrive.
Nah.
Get there. Yeah.
I think they call that a transfer.
Singapore
And
airport.
Never heard of it.
Yeah,
Did you like say that you went to watch outside?
So I'm going to head back towards the door opening,
Mm-hmm.
and just have a look outside and basically guard the door, but very high alert.
Yeah, cool. So as you look outside, you discover that the quiet resting place of the dead is now the domain of hundreds of hideous, malformed, mouldering ravens. Or crows. Their eyes glow green in the cemetery's darkness. They move like a single living thing. They circle just above the ivory-covered tombs, mausoleums, and gravestones, and they're also perched on all of the gravestones around, just looking at this one place.
Okay.
Remember that joke we said earlier about how much ammo do we all have?
Yeah.
Everyone said not enough for all the birds.
I'm just gonna close the door.
We've got supplies.
And
We need to be on a train.
yeah, I'm gonna close the door and walk the 3 steps. I don't know how big this mausoleum is. Walk the 3 steps back to Kim and Helia.
Peter Hellier.
Yeah, that's
Stop
right. Helia.
Kill him. I will make a new tune.
And just let them know what I've seen.
Alicia overhears, like worried, like because obviously you're still working on it, and she
Yeah.
goes, "Oh no, they found me! No, I can't leave. I can't go out there. I can't go out there.
Who's out there?
I don't know. Like whoever he was working for. I'm not going out there.
Is he the one that killed your husband?
I don't know. I'm not going out there." She's kind of getting like panicky and kind of
Okay.
like,
That's fine.
totally
Can you
fine.
just loan one of your pistols to
to the gun.
She's like, no, like holding it on, like holding, like, no.
I'm just checking to see if the safety's on or off as she clutches it against her chest.
It's off. She doesn't have to use them.
Alright, and just point those towards the ground. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna take care of these birds. One quick question. Were you in the house when your husband was attacked? Or you'd already gone?
Can you make a... Now that she's in a bit of a panic, can you make a...
Calm the bitch down roll?
Medicine skill roll, please.
Alright. How important is this? And I'm gonna boost it.
Okay.
Boost it. Fuck it. You never know.
Cool.
You never know what you're gonna get when you boost a roll. Ooh.
7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 7 is 14.
Cool. Okay, so she was able. You were able to calm her down enough to get a bit more information out of her. She was hiding in the bedroom when a tall man with blonde hair burst in with his thugs and attacked Osip. You remember that Makar Iakov had blonde hair.
Yeah. Okay, so he's the man who attacked.
The script was on the bed. She frantically tried to read the message so she could tell them what Osip would not, but she couldn't decipher it. Then they found her. She was attacked, injured, and she fled out the balcony window with the script. Before they could come after her, she ripped the pages with the coded message from the script and threw it away so that they might be delayed from pursuing her further.
She's a smart girl.
And she tried to hire mercenaries from House Kabalis to guard the tomb she's hiding in, but while she was there, she saw one of the blonde man's thugs come through the entryway. She fled without giving the leader her name.
Alright. Well, you're gonna be safe with us, love.
Yeah, she's kind of like, she kind of like shuts off now. She kind of like, don't want to leave.
Do you want to hide in a coffin? Would that make you feel better?
There is one here.
Do you want to hide in that?
Yes.
Okay, we'll pop her in that.
Okay.
Pop her in a coffin.
You're killing her.
Only if we die. If we live, she's gonna be fine.
Totally legitimate.
Yes.
All right, so she hides in. She hops in one of the coffins there, which seems to already be laid out with like almost like a bed. So it seems like that's where she was sleeping to hide, or she planned to sleep.
Put some water and snacks in.
So yeah, lovely day. Snacks and water.
Bedpan.
And
Bedpan. I use magic bullets, so I don't think I can use her ammo. Can I?
no, you can.
Just won't be magic.
Just won't be magic. You can't cast your rune shots on those bullets. You still have 60 irregular ones.
Yeah. How many ravens did we see roughly?
A lot.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Like uncountable?
Hundreds? You said like 50.
No, I said hundreds.
No,
Shit.
it was.
Ned, play that back.
Okay, so hundreds.
Yeah, hundreds. Okay.
Hundreds.
So, Kim, I've noticed that there's a box of ammo on the ground there. Do you just want to grab them before we have to deal with whatever it is
Yep.
that we're about to face?
I grab a bunch of ammo. I say, do you think it's more likely we should try to find the source of the magic birds and kill that? Will that be nearby? Will there be some sort of magic user nearby we can hunt and kill and that will mean the birds will go to normal? Or do we just try to kill 300 birds?
I would think that whoever's in control of those birds would have to be nearby, especially that many birds. Nobody I know has that kind of power.
Remembering also, they're not normal birds. They're hideous, malformed, mouldering, as in decaying.
I reckon they've been raised from the dead.
Necromantic.
Something. They're very necromantic. Sounds.
What's the name of that play again?
It's Crix.
It's after
Crix-
death. Oh
an
god, you
alchemist.
guys. It's like the whole town is about necromancy. We're gonna die here.
Okay, so are we thinking that the birds are being controlled, or they're just being told to follow us? Like, are they going to attack us?
I think someone has cast a bit of a raise dead type spell,
Yeah.
or something, and it's just, yeah. They have to be nearby. We have to find out who's controlling these birds.
But we need to be on that train tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So we can't really make a run for it with Alicia. We can't really leave her here on her own. I think we're gonna have to find who's controlling these birds and remove them from.
Well, Alicia said that she went to House Kabalis for help. I don't know what that is. But...
It's a local mercenary guild.
Oh, okay.
So this wouldn't be them because she's terrified of these birds,
Yeah,
and she went to the Kabalis for help.
But then while she was there, she saw one of the thugs that were with Makar when he assaulted and killed Osip.
Yeah. So we could go to them for more answers. see if they know about it, but that's like walking into the lion's den.
Yeah, we need to walk out into these crows and something. Not die. It's my current plan.
But we need to be on the train. So if not on the train,
Yeah, it's not a normal train, it's a cargo train.
the cargo train, like it's not going to stop and wait for us.
No.
Do you
So
think if we go outside, the birds are going to attack us?
I reckon that's a very real possibility. But I don't think we have much choice.
either they attack us or they don't. But they're going to attack us either way.
Or they could be trying to keep us here until the train's left.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, if we go outside now, they either attack us, or if they're going to attack us, they're going to attack us regardless.
So we have to,
They're dead
later.
birds.
we have to just go then. We have to just go outside and
Just
be
go.
attacked.
Let's see what
and
happens.
push
go.
through.
See what they do.
Just go.
Do we leave?
Just
Back to back.
okay.
Do we leave Alicia to die in this coffin?
I think we need to leave Alicia because she's not going to come out with us.
No.
That's
So-
a fact.
So, I think we should open the door back up, exit the mausoleum, look around as fast as we can and find whoever might be controlling these birds, and just go for them. Just absolutely go for them.
Yep.
Yep.
And if these birds attack us in the meantime, we have to fend them off
As best we can.
as best we can.
Okay.
Good plan.
That's the plan.
All right.
Let's do it.
Ready? Let's do it. All right.
Dude in plate at the front, please.
Okay, so as
Alright.
you walk out, I go back to back like you said you would.
Yeah, with my sword drawn.
Okay, cool. The hundreds of crows seem to like the ones that were the ones that were flying land, and there's just hundreds of them. They just watch. They just stare at you. They don't move. Their heads just kind of follow you, like tilt every now and then, like ravens do. They don't react. Their crows sound really like raspy when they do make any sound. But apart from that, that's all that happens.
That's not creepy at all. Okay. Can we spot anyone? Like any humanoid shape figure?
Not around
somewhere?
the mausoleum, no. All you can see is birds.
Should we try to kill a bird? We just kill one and see what happens?
No.
I think I think we don't provoke them.
I think that sounds like a great way to like bring on the apocalypse.
The bird apocalypse.
Yeah.
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 It's like in Legend of Zelda where you don't attack the chickens.
Oh, so true. Or in Skyrim.
Okay. So
Or maybe nothing will happen. Or maybe they'll leave. Who knows? I do.
Not helpful.
yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
All right. So two things. One, we got to leave the cemetery and get on that train. But two, we got to let Daga know to not let Alicia starve.
Or do we let Rostov know to come get her in the morning? Do we definitely trust Rostov? Or is this another case of me trusting the wrong person and someone's going to get killed? I mean, Daga's pretty trustworthy, right?
I was about to say, is that too close to real life? And then until you said something about getting someone killed, I'm like, hopefully that's not too close to real life.
Maybe just Daga. Daga's like a sweet old lady. Oh god, maybe she's not. The DM's looking at me like maybe she's not.
Oh no, I was just looking back. It's fine.
No, I think she's fine.
Alright, let's maybe
Otherwise she
just
would
tell
have
her.
made-
All right, let's get a message out to her. Okay, let's go to Daga's place.
Alright, so as you go to leave, the only gate in or out of the cemetery is blocked by a contingent of guard. One of them steps forward, a woman in armor going, "Halt! This is the Gora Grey City Guard. Explain your purpose here. Where is Alicia Levin?"
Who are you? Why should we tell you? Who is Alicia? We don't know anyone called Alicia.
Also, are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
They've stated they are the city guard.
Do I trust them? Do I believe it?
Yes! You see,
Do I trust them?
Is there a blonde guy amongst their ranks?
Yeah, do we see...
we are investigating the death of Osip Levin, and we have grounds to believe that you are involved. Please drop your weapons and come with us. Oh, sorry, put your weapons away and come with us.
Okay.
God.
How many guards are there?
6 plus the person who was talking to you.
Okay, so I will sheath my sword.
Shring.
Thank you.
We were not involved in anyone's death. I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you, but
I
I'm
got
talking,
that,
yeah. We were not involved in anyone's death. Alicia is safe and sound. She's in Mauseleum, Division 89, Plot 4. Just be aware there's some crazy undead raven birds in the area.
There's magic out to attack her, and she's here for safety.
So,
can you keep her safe from all of the necromantic birds?
Can you protect her?
As you say that, the bird behind you kind of go and fly off.
Oh, shit, son.
Yeah,
Like they're noticeable. There's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
But they leave.
We're sprung.
Okay, so that problem is now solved.
The person you're talking to, who introduces herself as Lieutenant Yana Paparov, turns to one of her guard members and goes, "Georgie, check the Mauseleum." And Georgie runs off to check the Mauseleum, and she turns back to you, to all three of you. You three will wait here until I get confirmation that Alicia is alright.
Okay, more importantly, there is a necromancer in the town on the loose that has an army of dead birds. Do you know anyone who practices the dark arts here? Should we be worried? Can we start like a town-wide search?
What is this to you? Why are you so involved in this?
Because they've killed Osip, they're trying to kill Alicia, and they just tried to kill us. So I'm pretty involved in that I don't want to die from necromantic birds.
Here.
I nod strongly.
We were informed by a member of... We were informed by a few concerned citizens, as well as a member of the House Kabbalah's Mercenary Guild, that you have been seen around the murder scene, as well as investigating certain places that Osip and Alicia both go. Care to explain why?
The House Kabbalah has been infiltrated. One of the murderers is in the House of Kabbalah, either as one of their members or as a interim mercenary.
Can you roll a...
Just put
Just roll an intelligence check, please.
All right, I'm going to boost it
Yep.
because I need to roll well for this.
And add 1, because
Alright.
you put your weapons away.
Okay. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in total.
So you add the +1?
I did.
Yeah.
I did have the plus one.
Okay, so Yana seems to be convinced by your story. You know law, and you explain the situation about you showed up to Osip Levin's house, found out. Do you tell her about the charter you're a part of? At all?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We trust her.
Cool.
She's
She mentions that
the town guard system.
after listening to you, she does mention that the mercenary from House Kabbalah did seem to be reading from a script. He spoke very haltingly, as if he was trying to remember something, remember to say certain things. So she doesn't trust them completely. So after you hearing a story, and eventually, while you're explaining this, Georgie does get back from checking the Mauseleum with Alicia in tow, who now the ravens are gone. The ravens and the crows are gone. She is happy to leave, especially now that people know where she's hiding.
Yep.
She doesn't want to be there anymore.
Yep.
And with Alicia coming back, pretty much helps to confirm your story. And so Yana lets you go with a warning to say, don't, let the city guard handle this. We're on top of this, okay? Do you mention anything about the cargo train and in the morning? No? Okay. So she's like, okay.
We will leave town tomorrow.
Yeah, first thing tomorrow we'll be out of your hair.
Yeah.
But also, the birds know what's going on, and they've just left, which means now people that are the bad guys are aware that we know. I think now is the time. The iron is hot to strike. Maybe now is a great time to do a guard-based town search to find that guy.
We will send some, we'll increase the watch, but we have no clue what he looks like. Or if it's a he, it could be a she. We have no clue. These ravens are a new thing. We've never seen them before this. So we'll keep our eye out, but we can't promise anything. Now, please, go on your way. Leave the city guard to deal with this, please.
We will. I don't want to tell you to do your job. I just think maybe if you find the guy who's from House Kabbalah and interrogate him, he might know some more.
Please don't tell me please don't tell me how to do my job. I know how to do my job, and I'll be questioning House Kabbalah's thoroughly.
Love your work. I wink at her.
She kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, Is that all? Please go on your way.
Bye, Alicia. Be safe. Have a nice life.
She's goodbye.
Hope the shoulder gets better.
You're welcome. We just fixed her shoulder, like.
Yeah, no.
You, Jay, Hellier just fixed her shoulder.
Hell yeah, fix the shoulder. Yeah.
Okay, and I think on that, we might end it there with the confrontation with, or trying to catch Makar before he hops on the train and escapes once more. Will they catch him or will he get away? Tune in next time on the Dice Initiative.
Bum bum.